Hi guys, this is Rusty78609. I'm at Valley of the Fires BLM Recreation Area in New Mexico, and I'm going to take a drive through a full park. Okay, I've been sitting there. I'm at campsite number 1. I'm right by where the entrance is, and people come into the fee thing, you know, where you take the little envelope and fill it out and pay. Well, what you need to know is don't pay until you find you a site. Because what's happened is this park is now full, or 99%, okay? And what I've been watching, I was sitting in my chair behind my RV because the wind's blowing, and watching people come up to the pay booth. They fill out the little envelope, put the money in, and drop it in there. You don't get refunds here, guys. There's nobody here, okay? So what happens is you drive through looking for a place to park, and there ain't none. Okay, or isn't any, or aren't any, none, zero, zilch. As you can see, and we're going to show you, so this is what you learn when you start RVing. Whenever you come to a pay station, you know, it says pay now, pay here, pay, pay, pay. Well, wonderful. You just get that little pay envelope, and if it's a place like this where it's first come, first served, there are no reservations. You cannot reserve a spot here. You cannot. So what happens is you pay there and you lost your money, but if you just take the envelope, put it on your dash or whatever, and drive through and find you a spot, then once you're all set up, then you can walk down to the pay station or drive down and put your little envelope with the money in there, okay? I, on the other hand, I stay at the place as long as I want to stay, and then on the way out, I pay for the number of days I was there, okay? But this park is crowded. The hookups, the ones with water and electric, are all full. They have, I think, about 14 of those. And well, this is that time of the day. See, it's right now, it's 5 o'clock. Mountain Standard Time, and this is the time the latecomers come in, okay, and they all want to find a spot. Well, if you'd arrived early, you'd have had one. See, I say lucky, but I planned it. You know, I arrived on Tuesday before lunch, and there were plenty of spots. I mean, I had my pick of the litter, so to speak, and this guy here, see, he's got that red truck parked there, but there's also, beyond him, there's another campsite, but nobody knows it because of this tree right here. Okay, see, there's another campsite right there. The reason nobody's got to it is because they can't see it. And also, it doesn't have water and electric. There is a water little deal there, but there's no electric. A lot of people want water and electric. See, this guy here got his travel trailer jackknifed, almost, trying to get into that spot. Well, he's pretty close to, he's jackknifed. He's got a problem. Yeah, he made a mistake. But yeah, it's a full park now. And the reason is, and this is another tip for you guys that, you know, think all that this is just wonderful out here and everybody's just waiting for you to come and camp. They're having the annual event at the Trinity atomic bomb site where they'll actually take you out to where the bomb was exploded this weekend. Well, nobody knows that. It wasn't in the national media. It wasn't anywhere, you know. And those are the things you don't know. You don't read about it. You don't hear about it. You go to the campground and it's full and you think, well, my God, this is a nothing campground, but it's packed. What happened? Well, they got that annual event. And another thing you'll run into in different places, there'll be some local event that you've never heard of, and you pull in looking for a campsite and there are none. And it happens once a year, and you just happen to win the lottery and pick that weekend. Now, this is the tent area. Of course, there's no hookups at all here, and also there are no RVs allowed in here. You must have a tent. And they're so short that you probably couldn't get an RV in here anyway. But anyway, but look, all the tent sites are open. All right? No tent campers this weekend so far. Not one. Not one. That's site number 21 there. I don't know how many tent sites they have, but you know, this is where I stayed. See, when I was in the Prius and then camping in my pickup, see, I had run of the mill right here. I could just drive around and pick me a spot, even on a busy weekend, because there just aren't any tent campers unless it's a school holiday or, you know, spring break sort of thing or weekend, and some of the younger folks are out and about. But for all you older guys that want full hookups or water and electric at a minimum, then you better be careful. And there's no way to really tell. There's one camper there. That place, that's been there sitting there all day. I think somebody just marked that spot with the intention of coming back later. But yeah, that's site number 24. But just a little heads up, a little quick video. It dawned on me, I was sitting there having a beer out, you know, behind my RV, blocked from the wind, and that's another thing. You got to make a friend of the wind out here, and that means that you're not going to sit out under those covers. All those cute little covers are an illusion out here. Now, every now and then there'll be a day or two or three a week that you can sit out under those cute little covers, out of the sunlight, and enjoy a cool beer or grill you something in those little grills. Probably 80% of the time that ain't gonna happen. Why? Because the wind out here blows all the time. This is a desert. And I don't mean desert, I mean desert. See, there's a camp spot there, but you can't do it because that's a special events thing. But we'll head back through, we'll head back to my casa, my home base. But I know I've got a lot of comments from people about, oh, I'm ready to go RVing. I'm looking forward to getting out there just like you do, Rusty, and enjoying your life. Folks, I've been at this for over 25 years. This is, this is not my first rodeo, so to speak. You know, why did I arrive on Tuesday morning before noon? Because I know that that's a pretty good time to get somewhere. You know, you don't want to, and everybody, for some reason, I've seen it happen many times. It's happening now as we speak. Most of these RVers that have come in here and could not find a spot came in here after 4 p.m. That's not good. Did I learn that that's not good the hard way? Yes. You want to be there before 2 p.m. And even then, you're not guaranteed a single thing. But we're going to go back through. This is Valley of the Fires. This is near Carrizozo, New Mexico. This is, let me think. I don't know what day it is, actually. April the 4th, I think. Not a special day, not a special weekend, nothing really going on except for one thing. Except for one thing. That event at the bomb site, the Trinity site. See how this guy here's all bundled up because of the wind, and watch her hair. The wind's blowing out of the southwest at probably 25 miles an hour. Having fun yet? Yeah, I hear you. See, the reality, folks, is, you know, we're going to go to New Mexico or Arizona or Nevada or somewhere, and we're going to go out there, and boy, it's going to be, it's beautiful. Yeah, there's beautiful scenery all around you. You just can't get out of your RV and look at it without getting blown down the highway. Notice there's nobody sitting out under those covers. None, okay? None. Nobody is sitting out grilling food. You see that? Well, get that in your head, because that's the way it is, folks. And if it was calm, if it was dead calm and there was not one bit of wind blowing, and you were out trying to grill you a hamburger or whatever, then here come the flies, the gnats, and everything else. And that is the reality of RVing. Do I enjoy it? Yeah, because I've been doing it for nearly 25, 30 years. You know, I know what I need to do. I mean, that's why people ask me, well, you know, do you sit outside? And of course, I've got a folding chair and I sit outside. Yeah, I do all that stuff. But, you know, you got to do it at the right time. You know, the no-see-ums and the biting flies and all that stuff, they don't know you. But they'll get to know you real quick. But it's a full park, guys. And I was watching people from the back of my RV. I was sitting there in my little folding chair watching people drive up to that pay station, grab an envelope, fill it out very carefully, be sure they got their license plate number. I'd see them walk around to the front, get their license plate number. You know, then they'd put the money in, they'd insert the envelope in the little cast iron tube that you can't get out unless you got a welding torch. And there's no refunds. Have I ever done that? Nope. Why? Because I never put that money in there till I found a spot, and that was from the beginning. Isn't it wonderful? There's the guy and his wife and the kid. Are they having fun? Sure, yeah, he's getting toasted. And here comes a guy that just dropped some money in at the pay station. They're going to go find them a camp. Now, if they're tent camping, they got it made. They got it made. But he does not look like a tent camper to me. But anyway, I have to back into my spot here, so I'm going to kind of make a loop around and I'll end the video. But I just wanted to give you a heads up, guys, for particularly all you new people. When you get to those pay stations and they have an envelope, a pay envelope, pick you a pay envelope or 2 or 3 if you're going to be there for a while. And then when you find you a campsite, then go to the pay station if you want to and pay, okay? But like me, I'm not an old pro. I'm old, I'll give you that. But what I do is I just hang on to that pay envelope till I get ready to leave, and when I'm driving out, I stop by the pay station and do what? Pay for the number of days that I've been here. How does that work? Works great. So anyway, guys, from near Carrizozo, New Mexico at exactly 5:14 p.m., I think, Mountain Standard Time. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, bye, bye. Anything your little heart desires. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of my video. Why? Because I'm an Amazon affiliate and I get a little money that way. And I get a commission. Doesn't cost you a penny. So if you're going to buy something from Amazon, think about it. What else? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health. But if you're and also stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned dump crap in your head. And that's what I do when I'm looking at comments on my channel. Anybody loaded up with a lot of negativity is a weed in my garden. And so they get weeded out. I mean, I don't ban them forever. Some of them I do if they're, negative and use foul language. Well, they're gone forever. But if somebody just wants to tell me what the news is and all that crap, you're out. I don't want to hear the news. If you want to hear the news, watch it on TV and enjoy yourself. But having said that, guys, whenever you come into a park, particularly BLM where they have the pay stations, state parks where they have the pay stations, national parks where they have the pay stations, get you a pay envelope, go in. If you have a reservation, that's totally different. But if it's a free-for-all or, first come, first serve, get you a spot first. So anyway, adios, amigos. Enjoy your life one day at a time. Bye-bye.